Angolans are voting in a general election on Wednesday. After 38 years in power, President José Eduardo dos Santos reckoned it's time he stepped down. Mr. dos Santos has been president since September 1979. That's the same year Gloria Gaynor's famous song, I Will Survive, was top of the charts. And survive Mr. dos Santos certainly has. He's currently the world's second longest serving president. So who is the world's longest serving president? Well, that's Equatorial Guinea's Teodoro Obiang Nguema. He got into power just 7 weeks before Mr. dos Santos. But back to Angola. President dos Santos was just 19 when he joined the guerrilla army of what would become the ruling MPLA to fight for the country's independence from Portugal. In 1975, Angola gained its independence, but shortly after, the country descended into a civil war that would last 27 years, as the two former liberation movements, the MPLA and another group, UNITA, fought for domination. The war was characterized by the widespread use of landmines, which made headlines across the world when Princess Diana visited the country in 1997. The transition from the dos Santos rule is one of the most significant political events in Angola since the end of the war. But it comes at a time of deep economic crisis in the oil-rich country. The crash in the global oil prices has led to a rapid fall in the flow of US dollars into Angola and a sharp decline in the value of the local currency, the kwanza. That means soaring prices in a country where many basic goods are imported. So who's in the running for the top job? Defense Minister João Lourenço from the ruling MPLA is seen as heir apparent. Running against him is Isaias Samakuva. He heads UNITA, the MPLA's old rival from the Civil War. They won almost 20% of the vote in the last elections. The third largest faction is CASA-CE, a coalition of smaller parties led by Abel Chivukuvuku. The party only won 6% of the votes in 2012, but it was a relatively new entity then, and observers are interested in how it will perform this time round. The candidate of the party that wins the most votes will become president. But even though Mr. dos Santos is not a presidential candidate, he'll still retain some of his power. He'll continue as leader of the MPLA, and a recent law means the new president will not be able to sack the heads of the army, police and intelligence services for 8 years. Mr. dos Santos will also be immune from prosecution. Finally, his family continues to be very influential. His daughter Isabel runs the state oil company Sonangol. She's also believed to be Africa's richest woman.